At this point in his career, The Rock is one of the most beloved celebrities in America and is almost viewed as a national treasure. From his early days as one of the best wrestlers of his generation to his current role as one of the biggest movie stars on the planet, everyone loves The Rock. Today we are discussing why The Rock is so loved by everyone. So stay right where you are. Let's jump straight in then and look at his beginnings in the WWE. Following in his father and grandfather's footsteps, The Rock made his wrestling debut all the way back in 1996 when the promotion was still known as WWF, performing under the name Rocky Maivia, a combination of both relatives' ring names. He first tasted success by winning the Intercontinental Championship in 1997, and this success literally opened the floodgates for years of success with the outfit. Pushed as one of the good guys from the off, he had one of the greatest rivalries ever witnessed in the promotion with Stone Cold Steve Austin, which ensured record numbers would tune in every week to see the pair go head to head. The Rock also added to his numerous titles, which included being a 10-time winner of the WWE title, as well as a 5-time tag team champion, with some of the greatest finishing moves ever seen in the ring, from the People's Elbow to the Rock Bottom, meaning Johnson was truly one of the most charismatic wrestlers of his era. Add all this to the fact that he was a trailblazer for the African American community, becoming the first person from African American heritage to win a WWE World title. Then it's easy to see why The Rock is one of the most beloved wrestlers to ever grace the ring. What did you guys make of The Rock's wrestling career? Let us know below. Next up, he's charismatic. Everyone knows that charismatic people are easy to like, and The Rock has this in abundance. No matter what the great man is doing, people want a piece of it and will tune in to watch his movies or even simply follow him on Instagram to see what pieces of inspiration he has to offer for the day. It was this aspect of his personality which saw him transition from the WWE to the silver screen, and having first appeared in The Mummy Returns all the way back in 2001, he has gone from strength to strength. Even given the low quality of those initial movies, it was clear for all to see that he was going to be a star. The Rock's charisma was right there from the off, with a huge mic presence which meant he was an instant hit. We're discussing his movie career now. Stay tuned. As we mentioned, The Rock's movie career started back in 2001 and ran simultaneously with his wrestling career for the first decade or so, meaning he was one of the busiest guys in the entire industry. And it was this work ethic that made everyone sit up and take notice and ultimately respect him even more. Having appeared in a few movies of questionable quality throughout his early acting career, Johnson gradually made his way into more mainstream films in 2011 when he bagged the role of DSS agent Luke Hobbs in Fast 5, one of the Fast and the Furious sequels. He was a hit in the movie and would go on to make another 4 appearances as the character. Johnson has also made the modernized Jumanji franchise his own, appearing in 2 movies so far, with more probably on the way. He also had gone on to appear in other successful movies such as Baywatch and Red Notice, meaning he is one of the most beloved actors doing his thing right now. Who is your favorite actor at the moment? And now, he's a great dad. Stick around. Anyone with children knows how difficult it can be to juggle a busy schedule with raising young kids, but The Rock seems to take it all in his stride. He has 3 young girls and is regularly seen on social media involved in one hilarious situation or another, whether that be his girls painting his nails or dressing him up in something silly. For a huge man who is one of the greatest wrestlers of all time, not to mention all of the tattoos, this is really funny to see. Johnson always makes time for his daughters, which every parent loves to see, and he absolutely has no shame in doing everything he can for his daughters. A great story of his was a recent Instagram post where his daughter didn't actually believe that he had voiced the character of Mauii in Moana, which is hilarious. Do you guys have any kids? Next up, he's inspirational. As we mentioned briefly, The Rock is one of the most inspirational guys out there. The legendary wrestler can often be seen in the gym via the videos he uploads to Instagram, and if this isn't enough of an inspiration to get yourself to the gym, then we don't know what is. He is always dropping some inspirational quote or another, often telling his fans things like, "Success isn't overnight, it's when every day you get a little better than the day before. It all adds up." What is the best inspirational quote you've ever heard? Let us know below. He's also super down to earth. Stick around. Some celebrities aren't comfortable around regular people, but this accusation cannot be leveled at The Rock. Last year, he appeared at the People's Choice Awards and made yet another person's day by granting another Make-A-Wish. The foundation aims to grant terminally ill people a wish, and it often involves The Rock, who still volunteers with the charity. Having taken Muhammad Ali's nickname of the People's Champion during his wrestling career, Johnson revealed at the awards ceremony last year what it means to be the People's Champion. Champion of the people is you treat people good, you treat people kind, and you take care of people. You're inclusive of people, all colors, doesn't matter. Following these words, he brought a young girl out to the stage to make her wish of meeting him, which just goes to show what an absolute legend he is, and just another reason why he is so beloved by the masses. What do you make of Johnson's personality? He's pretty funny too. Stay with us. No matter what setting Rocky finds himself in, you can bet your bottom dollar that he'll make you laugh. He is able to turn current events and hot topics into something hilarious and has something for everyone. His humor is nice and clean, and he appeals to the older generation as much as he does to the kids. He has provided some of the funniest bits in WWE history, from beefs with fellow wrestlers to tag team partners, but even his relationship with regular acting collaborator Kevin Hart is pretty hilarious. He is often seen in some Instagram video or another ragging on Hart for things like his height, but can also be seen giving him lighthearted banter for his training regimes. I mean, he is The Rock and can probably outlift 99% of the global population, but even still, it's pretty funny. What is your favorite Rock moment? Let us know below. Next up, he's handsome. There's no getting around the fact that even as a 50-something, The Rock is still a good-looking guy. With his 6'5" frame and muscle-bound body, Johnson has a legion of adoring fans, and that's even before talking about that chiseled jawline. He also has an infectious smile which the ladies simply die for. Who is your celebrity crush? We're discussing his passion now. Stay with us. No matter what he does, The Rock jumps into it head first and is dedicated to being the absolute best he can be at it. This mentality was evident from the very first time he climbed into the wrestling ring and is simply impossible not to admire. The Rock was a standout college athlete, taking this into his WWF, WWE career. And why stop there? He saw how far the mentality had taken him and took it into every other aspect of his professional life. He possesses a one-track mind and takes everything he does seriously. What is your greatest passion? And finally, he's one of the most respectful guys there is. Whenever you hear The Rock talking, you will never hear him being disrespectful to anybody. And who knew this attitude will actually get you pretty far? And this doesn't just extend to his famous friends, it goes for anyone who might come in contact with him. One of the best ways to actually get ahead is to be respectful of everyone, and The Rock knows this all too well. He is only too happy to give back, as we've discussed earlier with his charitable contributions, but he is also willing to just give a word in the ear to up-and-coming actors or wrestlers or whoever it may be. As always, thanks for dropping by today, and remember to join us next time when we will be discussing all sorts of cool bits and pieces. And why not do us a solid by liking and sharing today's video, whilst also subscribing to our channel so you don't miss out on more great bits in the future. Bye!